So we're sitting here with the victorious 37-24 Israel Martinez, over Oak Park River Forest. Two former state champion coaches locked in, two great state championship teams. Coach, you were victorious tonight. What happened out there for you?
I'm not happy. Very disappointed in our performance. Very disappointed in our work ethic. And, I'm a firm believer we have better wrestlers than those guys at Oak Park. I think everybody knows that. But at the same time, I'm a firm believer of the Iowa system. Tom Brands, Dan Gable, and they'll tell you first. Usually the guys that are probably the better wrestlers win the first period. Second period, usually the guys that are better shape. Third period, who's got more balls, who's tougher, who can dig deeper. And in our matches, we didn't have it. They dug deeper, and I give all the credit in the world to Mike Powell and Oak Park. Even though they don't have the firepower we do, they competed and outbeat us. They beat us physically, and they beat us mentally, and I'm very disappointed.
Well, Coach, you came out the gate. You won 4 matches in a row, and then they dropped in and got 3 in a row, and all of a sudden it was 15-13, and we had a duel. Is that the point where you're talking about when Winnell lost that match, and now you're headed into the 182 match?
You got Michael Sepke. He's up by 8 points, 9 points. He's up by 9 points with 30 seconds left, and do you let a guy take you down and hold you down and ride you out? Michael Sepke, terrible job. Very disappointed in his work ethic. And Chris Garcia, same thing. Chris Garcia, you're trying to be number 1 in the country.
Right there, Coach.
How are you number 1 in the country when you let a guy, you're winning a major and the kid can barely walk, and then you let him double leg you to win the third period? You got to win the matches. You got to win the periods, and Garcia showed poor heart. Connor Winnell, same thing. Very disappointed.
So is it safe to say that tomorrow's practice is going to be very intense for the Broncos?
We have a 5:30 morning workout. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm not here to slam my guys. I'm not here to slam the program. I think our guys are tough. I think our guys are hard-nosed. I think where we need to be, where we're at right now is not where we need to be next month. And this is a little bit of a wake-up call. I'm very disappointed in some of our guys, but I'm proud of a lot of them, too. A lot of them showed heart. A lot of them showed that they can fight. A lot of them can work through it. And it's just, this is a wake-up call, and this is great because this is what we needed. And that's why we're not chickens like everyone else. We put it on the line, and we duel the best teams in the state.
Is this why, we were talking about this earlier, Coach. It was just really, really good that you and Mike Powell got together. This wasn't on your original schedule, and you scheduled this duel. And the winners, in the end, weren't the kids. They weren't the coaches. It wasn't the program. It was the fans. So I definitely want to thank you, and I know the state of Illinois wants to thank you for that. But you personally, hold on, you with your Izzy-style program, you stepped out there, and you texted me on Sunday, and I asked you, I said, is this going to happen? And you guaranteed it, and I didn't hear nothing else until today when Mike told me, get in the Camaro and get over there to Montini because it's going on. And that's just great because the fans need this. These two programs are part of the face of Illinois wrestling. So thank you for that.
I appreciate it, and maybe I'm too angry right now. Maybe I'm just too disappointed. But, it's to the bottom line is I give my heart to the kids and the program and to the wrestling, to Illinois wrestling, to the wrestling as a community. And I think that this is what it takes. If it takes me to dig money out of my own pocket to broadcast this and to build wrestling up, and wrestling's helped save my life, and wrestling to me is very, very important. And so I'll do whatever it takes to keep building that and to keep showing support to the program. Montini, not only Montini, but to Oak Park, to University of Illinois, University of Iowa, to wrestling as a whole. It doesn't matter what I have to do. If I have to shell some money out of my own pocket, I'll do that so more people see wrestling right in front of their face.
And Mac?
I couldn't have said it better. And the whole reason I'm here is for the same reason. I love the sport of wrestling. I want to support the sport of wrestling. I donate my free, I'm always, Mike, I'm always free to come out and help out on these things, and I enjoy it. Just like going to the quad last year that Marmion Academy hosted. It was a great time, got to see some great wrestling, and it's something we'd like to see more of.
Izzy, you seem to have no problem getting fired up for these big things. This isn't your first one. I think you broke in on the state with the Glenbard North Montini thing, and then there was the Marmion, and now there's Oak Park. Is there always a challenge for you? Do you see that challenge when you put your schedule together? Are you saying, those are the guys we got to, we want those guys. You want everybody, but you seem like you look for challenges for your boys.
Well, you know, what I really try to do is I try to look at my mentors and people that have helped me, Coach Boo, Tom Brands, you know, guys that I can actually call on the phone, ask a question to, and they're going to give me a straight answer, whether I like it or not. And those are the guys that I like to put myself around. And I don't like a lot of things that Coach Boo says, but I listen to him and learn. I don't like a lot of things what Tom Brands says about Tony Ramos sometimes, but I listen and I learn, and you gotta absorb that and take that into your own coaching. And that's all I'm doing is I'm learning from a lot of great coaches and a lot of great people, and I'm just trying to put that back into our kids. So hopefully when they're coaches and they're at a program, they're going to seek the national competition. They're going to seek the best in-state competition. They're not going to run and hide like a lot of people do.
Well, Coach, you're midway through your second season as a head coach. You put a bracket board up on the wall in the wrestling room. You know, so you brought a state title home. Your team's undefeated. Where are you at now? 18-0. You know, you guys you're on top of the mountaintop at this point. I don't know if you've lost a duel yet in your career. So obviously you're doing some things right. But besides having a real tough 5:30 a.m. practice, where are the Broncos headed from here?
You know, like I said, I'm fired up, and I'm probably going to get in trouble for the stuff I said, but I'm okay with that. I'll take it. But I think where we are right now is we've trained hard. We have not laid an ounce off of the gas pedal. We really have slammed it down. Yesterday we worked out at 5:30 in the morning. Monday we worked out at 6:30 in the morning. Last Sunday we had doubles. Saturday we had training. Then we had trained after.
You're going to scare the state of Illinois, Coach. Stop.
Yeah,
Stop. You're going to scare them. You're going to get some phone calls. Yeah, I'll help you out.
Well, I think we ran out of a little bit of juice in the third period. I don't think we're as less. You know, I don't know if we have the amount of firepower as I described. I think we have a lot more, but you know, a lot of times when you push your guys to the limit right now, we're not supposed to peak. So we're not supposed to be winning state tournaments right now. We're supposed to be battling and getting better. And the goal for today was to get better, put a show on for the fans, and support Illinois wrestling.
Well, I think you did that, Coach. I got a question for you. This will help you out. Patriots or Giants?
You know what? I'm a Tom Brady guy, I guess, only because my brother's a football guy, and yeah, I don't really watch football. I
seen you on the sidelines at the Oregon Ducks game.
Well, you know, I know a lot of
a lot of people do.
So they give me these tickets, and Clay Guida and John Jones and Cowboy Cerrone and all the best fighters in the world that I have a privilege to working with and train. You know, they know everyone. So then all I say is I need a ticket, and then usually you think you're going to be somewhere where normal people are.
So you might
know it, you're down low.
Is it possible you could be in Indianapolis in 2 weeks?
You know what? Clay Guida got a hold of Stephen Neal, and I guess Stephen Neal said that there was just this just probably not a good idea for us to go. It's just those tickets, I guess, are $2,500. It's the day after our regional, so you know it's tough. But I'm happy. I want to thank you know, everybody at Illinois Matmen. I want to thank everybody for watching. I really, really am happy that we had a chance to put this together because I'm a firm believer that Illinois is one of the best wrestling states in the country. But we have to reunite. We have to get better as people. We have to get better and put our egos down and lay it on the line. You know, there's no need that there's no reason why this gym, we can't have other teams here, and I'm not going to call them out, but we can't have other teams here where we're filling up 300-400 people in the stands. There's 10 programs in this state of Illinois. If we brought here, we'd fill 300-400 people in there every time. That's where we're trying to get to, and that's where Mike Powell's trying to get to. I like Mike Powell. People thought we don't get along. I get along great with him. We're competitors, and I don't want to be his best friend because I want to beat him.
Hey, Izzy.
Yeah.
So Izzy Style Wrestling supported this broadcast. Tell us a little about Izzy Style Wrestling. And I know you got your spring registrations going on right now. Tell people how they can get registered for Izzy Style.
You know, Izzy Style Wrestling is my life. When I was leaving Iowa in some troubled times, I started a wrestling club, and Jim Deedy was a great friend of Coach Boo's, and I went to Jim Deedy's place, and he told me, hey, I want to develop a wrestling school, and he's like, all right, well, what do you want to name it? I said, I don't know, but I definitely don't want it to sound like these other places, and he goes, well, that's Izzy Style, and he goes, you know what, that's going to be the name. So, you know, Jim Deedy obviously passed away, but he's been a big impact in the sport of wrestling for, you know, 30 years, 40 years, so it's he helped me start this Izzy Style. Coach Boo Izzy Style is a place to train and get better and build confidence and just be aware of how great you can be and push yourself to the limits, man, and really take a part of what you do best and not change it. You don't have to be front headlock guys. You don't have to be underhook guys. What Izzy Style is we take your best skill and we try to make it better. And whatever you're struggling in, you better be ready to work on that because you're going to have your hands full. We just moved to Schaumburg. We got 3,000 square feet of wrestling mats, brand new showers. Midwest Training Center has allowed us to knock a wall down right next to them. There was a whole space open. So all we did was knock a wall down, put a door in, and then right now, we're getting ready to put 3,000 square feet of mats there. Not only that, is I train a lot of fighters, so I had to be able to take them to the gym next door, my fighters, and have the 2-for-1 shop. And I'm excited because we had over 20-some state place winners last year, 10 state champions. Our guys are really working hard, and Izzy Style guys, they just we're not here to steal them and do anything crazy with them. What we're here to do is just bring guys that want to work, want to get better, want to believe in themselves, and just get the best out of these kids because they need someone to believe in them so they can believe in themselves.
What's your website address?
IzzyStyleWrestling.com. You can go on there. I just put some articles up there from our Izzy Style wrestlers. So you got that. Then you got the information of us traveling to Schaumburg. And the best part about it is just Izzy Style is a great atmosphere for guys, no matter where you came from. We got guys from the Harvey Twisters. We got guys from Joliet Cobras. We got guys from Naperville North. We got guys from all the way from Indiana, the Champagne Brothers. We got guys all the way up from Wisconsin. I mean, we have guys traveling everywhere to train with us and get better.
Well, Izzy, thank you.
Oh, one last thing. I want to say happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hopefully you guys didn't forget that. It's my man's birthday.
Double nickel, the big 5-5.
Yeah, so we're excited. I've known Mario and Andre for years since I was a baby. So it's great to see, see him get older and see Mario. He's getting married. I got invited to the wedding.
You're going to be there?
We're going to rip it in August. It's going to be a great time.
It's going to be wild.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to work on my dance moves because I'm a terrible dancer. But
you'll be under the table. Don't worry about it.
But we're getting better. I think that next year's this duel is going to be even crazier.
Oh, yeah.
Oak Park has some great kids coming up.
Tell Wilmington to come.
Wilmington will come. I love that coach.
He's
a nice
have
guy.
all three number ones in a row.
Yes,
bing, bing, bing.
I'll tell you right now, he's not scared. That guy is a straight-up guy.
Or
and he's
Sandberg.
Ready. Well, we don't want to talk about that. They don't want to come.
Yeah, we're actually wrestling Wilmington next year, I believe, in a quad.
Right.
But we got to get those teams up here, and it's so easy.
I don't have anything bad to say about Eric Siebert. I don't have anything bad to say about anyone. But let's put it on the line. Let's put it on the line.
Okay, and there you have it. Israel Martinez, the head coach, Montini Broncos, 18-0, undefeated for his career, state champion. He's doing it all, and he's got one of the number one training facilities in the state of Illinois. Just jumped on Oak Park River Forest, 37-24. He's got a 5:30 a.m. practice in the morning. I don't know what else to ask him because the guys just did it all. Go to sleep, get some rest. Unless you want to play me with words with friends tonight.
I'm terrible. I keep getting caught cheating, so my old lady's so mad at me. She don't play me anymore because she knows I'm going to cheat.
Oh, there you go. Well, I got to go to St. Louis and hang out with the Maryville people. First career duel for the Maryville program. So I'm in the car. That's why J.D. Oliva wasn't here. Mac Boland, great job.
Yes,
as always,
you.
Mac,
Sure.
Oak Park expert. Izzy, thank you.
No problem.
Had Coach Boo up here. He was fantastic. Wait till you see what he was doing up here, man, when you look at the broadcast.
Coach Boo's been a great – I mean, he's like my dad. I mean, he's not my dad, but he's like it. He really helped me grow up as a man. He taught me a lot of things I never knew before in life.
Yeah, you haven't gotten in trouble this year. You're doing good, man.
I haven't been in trouble about 7 or 8 years, so things are going great. I forgot what it was like. I got a lot of work to do as far as being a better person, and that's what we're working for. Every day I strive to be a better person and be a better example for the kids.
Well, thank you. We're going to sign off this broadcast.
Guys, Izzy Style Wrestling, sign up. You want to dominate? Let's get it.
IllinoisMatmen.com. Push the button. Send the donations. We're not asking for a lot. 5, 10, 15, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000. Write a check. This stuff ain't free.